That shit was such whole shit right there, boy. Never seen nothing that fucking bad. Madden did a lot of bitch nigga shit. That was by far the worst. Man, that nigga scored with 30-something seconds on the clock, nigga. That nigga did alright, man. Hey, what the fuck? I don't know. I would have milked it down. I would have milked it down while I was trying to score a fucking touchdown, though. Somebody get me. Somebody get me about this chat. Oh, this deep chat. What's up, me?
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the divisional round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the Giants going up against the 49ers. With kickoff straight ahead, let's check in with the two men who will be calling tonight's game. We say hello to Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
From the heart of Silicon Valley,
you can watch the motherfucking cards, nigga.
Santa Clara. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. They'll come out in the pistol. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on off. They were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Play fake. Bridgewater rolling to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Second down, Dalton. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just picking
start this gangster shit. And it's the motherfucking thanks I get.
Found the open space.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And here's a look at the starting offense. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And the 49ers on the defensive side of the football.
Eric Armstead was a big-time high school basketball player turned into college football All-American. Now they're counting on him in the NFL to fulfill his promise.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Motherfucking thanks I get.
No good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this.
So who what's the name playing? Big Cat? Who's supposed to play?
The team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll be 1st down, 49ers. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Oh, Design run for their wideout. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, now they'll try the end around. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
On play action, it's Bridgewater.
Don't stop, get it.
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. New York set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Here's Connor Barth for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah. Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Now a handoff looking right. And an alley to run. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards. Obviously, so much on the line here. Everything on the line this season. So important to get off to a hot start. That run certainly helps.
Definitely provided it. Nothing different than what they've seen all year long. They want to continue to ride that momentum.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. How they can get much more balance than this? Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And New York set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure,
because I want to get
continue to pick them apart because you have all the time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds a man on a crossing route. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the Giants are going to get a 1st down.
Well, they're certainly running the ball pretty well on this drive, and all I remember as a secondary guy was if you're making a lot of tackles in a game, that's usually not good for your defense. You've got to figure out how to keep things in front of you because you know there's three levels: defensive line, linebackers, and into the secondary. And if the third level is leading your team in tackles, as a general rule, things aren't going so well for your defense. He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. 3rd down from the gun. Dalton looking deep downfield. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. You have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. The 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. It's caught. Michael Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And he's got room. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their dangerous wide receiver, 27 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught in the end zone. So it goes for 2 points on the fake and gives them a lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's get back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2nd down following the incompletion. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Play fake. Here's Dalton. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. Third down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And the 49ers going to take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. So he makes the grab, and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
They run the counter now on first down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Dalton firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Throwing, Dalton. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's see if they can sneak one more good play in before the 2-minute signal.
And some room to work. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. And now here's a carry heading left. And some space here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. They come out here in the I, and they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And New York set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Fielded at the 33. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
First down, Bridgewater. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Their big-bodied receiver in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The final act of the first half. Dalton trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you cross-country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report. Here's Larry Ridley. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And New York set to take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's Out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game. He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Dalton to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now they try the right side here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. The defensive line.
Joey, what that score looking like?
Expecting a pass.
Mmm.
And he'll get this only up.
Man, Rel was in here, man. I didn't want to get out of my character, man.
It's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes,
Oh,
but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Taking it back to 16. It wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially give him 15. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
I can say your name, nigga. What you mean, nigga? You heard what I said? Y'all niggas in cahoots, nigga. I see y'all as one, nigga. It's hard not to.
Together must be expecting the run. And he'll give it here to his running.
It's hard.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. They'll give it to him right up the gut. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays. I love watching team
that nigga ain't tell you that. If that nigga tell you that, dude, that nigga ain't told you that shit like that, man. Ain't no way that nigga told you nothing like that.
And not much there at all.
You just lied. You had to have. The score was fucking.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that,
I don't know shit. It ain't in the rules. It ain't in the rules, and that's exactly what he told me to do. If you look at the video, that's exactly what I did. Then that nigga sacked me after a 15-yard loss, and then he quit. And then that nigga texted me, and said, and had the gauze to say, what happened? I was ready to play. What happened? My phone died. My phone died. Man, tell you that. I wanted to quit the league. Bruh.
It's already 2nd and 12.
What?
Defense hoping to push him back more.
The fuck, he was up 3. The fuck? How the hell?
A quick throw here, that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So here we go.
You ain't asked what happened not one time. You ain't asked me what happened. Nigga.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
You talking about that nigga's playing Q. We be clubbing. That nigga's playing Q.
He's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
And Dalton to throw. And he's got Will Tye complete.
Oh, fuck.
Give him 2 yards on that play. And on 4th
nigga, you in the 3rd quarter. It was in the 3rd quarter. That's why. Yep. But that nigga knew what the fuck he was doing. That nigga wasn't gonna do that.
Really challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player you threw yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Nigga, I'm in a playoff game in another league, nigga. That shit don't bother me, nigga.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught at the
nigga.
end.
That nigga said,
nice completion.
Where you been?
Charles, you worked some of his games.
I said, I ain't want to get out of my character while Real was in here. I ain't want you to say nothing out of line. And then, nigga, I get out of line. You know how that shit went last time, nigga. I was out of my character. I don't get down like that. Somebody saying some fuckery. Hey, I was.
Second and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't it?
Oh, this nigga, man. Just run a punt back. Fuck. Who is that?
The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Fast as this bitch.
Here in Santa Clara. It's
that nigga fast as hell.
It's a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal.
This cornball ass nigga, man. I hate that shit.
2 to the right. To Dalton now. And that is incomplete.
And that was a nice
dude, we got to start clocking this nigga.
Obviously, you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front, but then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know the field.
Oh, nigga. That nigga missed the motherfucking field extra point, nigga. And he was going to go up by one, but he missed the fucking extra point, right? Oh, man. I was scared as shit, man.
There's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
On second down, Bridgewater again. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 31. Giants ready to come out now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second down, Dalton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
I'm using that for about 4 hours.
Every team gets together for the first time.
No.
There's OTAs, mini camps, first day
4 hours, bro.
season. Ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 73 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So it was 4th down. They complete the short pass, and then boom, off to the races all the way to pay dirt.
And so many times in short yardage situations or on downs like this on 4th down, the defense gets a little more aggressive. So if you're able to pop it, right, complete a pass like that, it can break big afterwards, and that's exactly what we saw there. Short pass, long run.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your linemen surge, and fire out.
New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, You're going to take care of it.
Oh, shit. I guess I know what one caught there.
A big play there for the Giants. And even 50 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just have to find a way to get it in.
With it then, Coach.
They did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Second down now after the incompletion. Second and 10. Dalton once more. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
I'm playing right now.
Right up the gut.
Yeah. I was up 21-zip. Then this nigga start running it down. Heavy power O on my ass and fucking me up.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football. Here's Dalton, flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper.
Under pressure, they got him again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get
he gave the team up already, man.
Big fourth down here. It's Dalton.
He didn't get your team already.
It's a 2. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. And now the 49er offense ready to go and getting back out onto the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing.
Now the Giants will stop playing, so they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. And he'll be taken. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 5 yards to gain here on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how
Am I 2K? Hey, Coach, are 2K loading too?
read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
My stuff say, now my stuff say 6 hours 10.
Without a doubt, because
How many hours?
or he's near
6.
so you're able to just
It went from 3. It went from 3, 4, 5 to 6.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The gain of 4.
Man, what them niggas updating on that shit?
Probably like
So
a
the run
player.
moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
A patch.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
You a lie.
He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really
Nigga, what was speed boosting anyway?
Instead, it's just second down.
But it's not been the best game for him. But he
No, I
definitely
was a
tried to
speed
get
boost that
Bob
much.
up from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do
I
it.
see this when I
Fell
want
incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a banner game here in the second half. Just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue
Nah,
to
nigga,
fire.
more nigga speed boost than me. Them niggas really speed boost. Every move they do is a speed boost.
Expecting pass all the way. He gets this one to Boyd. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
How you know?
And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that
Man, stop
completion,
playing.
that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more
I
stop.
feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
He's got time in the pocket. He's going to let this one go deep. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not...